No spectacle is left for normal people anymore. You want to watch sports and just enjoy sports? Well, no, we're going to have drag queens and we're going to shove bearded ladies and blue men in your face and enjoy. And that's exactly what they wanted to do, and they achieved it. Congratulations, you've turned off people from sports, one of the only things that gave us some reprieve in this election cycle.
Yeah, you know, Cenk, I'm afraid I kind of agree. The Olympics are supposed to be this great global unifying event. And here you have them deliberately pissing off 2.5 billion Christians. Why?
Okay, so first of all, I don't agree with you. I think it was about Greeks. Olympics are Greek in origin. That painting, Dionysus, is in France. The other one is in Italy. But let's say that you're right, Piers.
Well, I'm only basing it on what the woman who was playing the central character.
Yeah, but she's not the director.
On her Instagram,
she's just one rando
actor. Deleted. She literally put the two pictures next to each other.
Piers, she's a rando actor. She didn't choreograph it, she didn't direct it. But none of that matters, because I don't agree with your central point anyway. So in the right wing in America, they're always saying, oh, freedom of speech, man, freedom, okay? Who cares if you get offended? So I'll offend black people, Muslims, Jews, women, gay people, ha ha ha, freedom. And the minute that Christians are offended ever so slightly, they're like, oh my God, we're the victims. We're the most special victims of all time. Okay, get over yourselves. And by the way, I'm consistent on this. You know, I was born Muslim. But when Muslims say you can't draw the Prophet Muhammad, I say, hey, brother, you can't draw the Prophet Muhammad. That doesn't apply to anyone else. They're not in your religion. So can everybody just stop being offended at everything and move on with your lives? Really, this is so important to you, and you caught feelings over it?
Destiny is somebody who I know very rarely gets offended by anything. What was your view of this?
I mean, like, there's two levels to this. So one, if it truly was a parody of The Last Supper, then I guess you can evaluate it as such. And if you want to get offended or you want to be upset about it, I can understand why people would be. But I mean, the idea that this was with like the festivities involving Dionysus and the fact that this is like the Olympics and the Greeks and the fact that like the big thing that everybody's mad about is like the one picture, which is like zoomed in and it's not even what the thing in totality looked like, is just pearl clutching from conservatives. And, you know, when you look at, it's funny because in a way it kind of wraps into the whole Kamala Harris and conservatives being threatened. Conservatives have only run off of like culture war stuff and like crazy social issues for the past like 8 years. There is no policy platform. So it's not surprising to me that now the new chip that they've inserted into their mind to be upset about this week is that they feel slighted by the Olympics, you know? Who knows? Maybe it'll be a happy holidays cups, in a few months or something.
All I would say is I'm not a conservative. I am a Christian. I'm a Catholic. And I was pissed off by it. I thought it was deliberately mocking our religion in a way that they just wouldn't have done it with Islam.
Oh, wait,
they wouldn't have done it with Islam.
You were watching. You were
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
You were sitting there watching. You're like, oh my God, is this the last? I'm so upset right now. No shot.